Dobar dan, ljudi moji. Dobrodošli. Dobar dan i dobrodošli u novi stream. Samo sekunda, ljudi. Krećemo dalje, ljudi, gdje smo stali jučer. Do you believe in ghosts, CP? Ništa, krećemo.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant, and hunting Plumber looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits, and put a generous price on his head. Plumber rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape, and that's where I thought I'd find him.
Imamo mi nešto i ovdje. Okej.
It makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones to come after us. As long as you don't light up a cigar, we're fine.
Besides, George is up there on the rocks with that rifle of his. Nothing gets past him.
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men. Samuel Colt made
What?
them equal.
You or me? You see that? You're done. Time to die!
Oh. Sad. Hvala. Ni vrag ne da mira, ja moram prvo provjeriti ovdje. Ja. O, desi Žarko, evo ide, brate. Laganica, malo. Te opuštamo.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches. There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments.
Mene ste mislili, prcenci bite.
Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings.
Šta ima kod tebe, brate?
Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's sons. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Stealing and thieving and murdering their neighbors.
O jebem ti miša. Nisam. Ne volim ti ove novije. Nije mi nešto baš. Ovi novi mi baš nešto nisu, oni stariji su već ok, ali ovi novi su mi ono...
You down a mine shaft.
The rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach. Dangerous, desperate individuals. I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it. They must have thought I was touched. Or had some kind of death wish, seeing as there were barrels of gunpowder everywhere.
Watch out, motherfucker!
One stray bullet, one stray spark, and I'd be blown to hell and gone. Did I have any second thoughts about what I was doing? No. I thought I was some kind of hero.
Dobro, kud sada? Ajde sekundu, Žarko. Evo me Žaromire, Žaromire. Kud sada sunce mu poljubim. Ako ne treba tamo u lijevo ići, a mislim da bi trebalo tamo. Da.
I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny. But first, I had something I needed to figure out. I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
Mene si mislio, dečec.
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it.
Catch him in the crossfire!
Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell. A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
A ovi revolveri rade, brat. Pa kaži. What? Take to secret. Kud sad? Dole, gore, kuda?
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily
nisam
bushwhacked.
primijetio ovo.
I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to Kingdom Come.
Surprise!
With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at.
Come out, you yellow bastard!
All it takes is one tiny spark, and boom.
Ja sam sebe zeznu.
Get easy!
You ain't beefing me. As a boy, I always loved the 4th of July.
Moram pazit.
There Time to blow your shit up.
One wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube. I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly
shit.
insane.
Oko sokolovo, brate.
It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I
Ovo je,
even tried.
brate, igra, znači, bože.
Instead, I spotted a ladder, way into the mine from the opposite side.
Dobro.
It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time.
Dobro.
Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me.
Tema kod tebe,
Climbing
Žarko.
down that ladder required some caution. Because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, no man can dodge a damn bullet while climbing down a rickety ladder. I needed to make a leap of faith. I was determined not to give up, however. As Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged.
Here, Chatara.
That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find
Good
old
shot.
Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water. But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder. I picked the more convenient and more dangerous route.
Jesam vas iznenadio. Ha.
Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada
Pa,
City
bacit sam se
deserved
dole
better.
pedal.
Plummer wants that ass to dead.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
What? Aha, trebao sam onda tam ići. Pošto? What? Kuda idem onda jevo? A. Henry Plummer.
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! Worse and worse.
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away this was gonna take some getting.
Pissing me off! See what it gets you! All blood money for you today! Why not just give up and die? Bastard!
Kako me izrešeto, dečko, znači bože. O jebote, ovaj dinamit 2 kilometra rokne. Jebem ga u dupe. Pa daj, brate, ovo će biti teško. Već vidim. Jebote patak. Ovaj dečko će mi izrešetati.
Come on, boys! Take this cocksucker out!
Opa. Fuck. Umro sam. Jebem ga. Opet iz početka je. Jaj, kako sam ga je. Aha, dobro. Bilo bi glupo kad bi išao skoro s početka. Uf. Ječatra! Pa jebote, pucam u njega ništa. Ido. Ma krepa jebemku. What? Odakle? Ko te ja pitam? Let's go, boy! O, opali! Sad ti dolaziš, Henry, moj Henry, lepi. Gdje si, Henry? Pa da! Baci mi 300 granata još. Pa nije to fair sad. Pa daj, brate, malo opusti. Brate, nisi fora. Ja na ratnoj nozi s svojim debilima.
Beefing me. Oh, some more? You ain't taking me.
I will drop you down a mine shaft. You can't beat the enemy.
Ne! Želim umrijeti.
I'm going all medieval on your ass. Catch this, you son of a bitch! Show yourself! You can shoot, but can you aim? You're gonna need a dustpan to pick you up. No blood money for you today.
Ne! Ah! Fuck. Jes me iznenadili.
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces. You ain't taking me. This is gonna hurt. No blood money for you today. They're gonna bury you in a million pieces. I'm going all medieval on your ass. Gonna throw you in next week, boy. What incarnation?
Pa dobro je li? Koliko ti puta mu što baci? Ta kratko vrijeme.
Catch this, you son of a bitch! Oh.
This is our goal
They're
now.
gonna need a dustpan to pick you up!
You got out of bullets.
I can shoot too! Show off! Gonna bury you in a million pieces!
Ma jebe mu! Brate, ovo je teško.
They're gonna bury you in a million pieces! I'm going all medieval on your ass! You want some more? This is gonna hurt! No blood money for you today! I can shoot too!
A daj brate, kak da se sakrijem? Iz ovih kutijica evo. Koja budala?
Boom!
I do not deserve to die like this.
Bastard! Gonna bury you in a million pieces! Missing the arm! We wanna get you!
Vidi ovaj. Ja se moram fokusirat na ove dinamit da roknem, a ono... Evo tebi jedna gore. Mater.
I'm going all medieval on your ass. All blood money for you today.
Put that moron out.
Why don't you just join the circus? You can shoot, but can you aim?
Pa dobro, dakle.
I can shoot. They're gonna bury you in a million pieces. I'm going all medieval on your ass. You ain't taking me. Gonna blow you into next week, boy. You know who we are.
Ne! Uf. Ne! O daj, brate!
This is gonna hurt. You ain't taking me. Ooh. Why don't you join the circus? No blood money for you today.
Gle, kroz kutiju me lik ubije. O, realno.
I'm going all medieval on your ass. You can shoot, but can you aim? Shoot too. They're gonna bury you in a million pieces.
O!
Well,
Odno
that's how
jedno.
Henry Plummer
Mene se
died.
naš.
Him and his crew were worth their
O,
weight in
brate,
gold.
sto, teško je.
And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
Uf. Brate, igram na normal, a odigram na hard je.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself. Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself.
Let's go.
I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
I ovo je ko da imaju pancirku level 6. Ma to, ljubite, prat.
I thought the Texas Rangers got hardened.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe.
You're dead!
Opa.
It was cold in a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres to the very same saloon we're sitting in today.
Vi ste napili ovdje, brate.
Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer. By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. Fathers and husbands, brothers and sons, men with families who cared about them. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Shit, it's cold out here. I'm freezing my giblets off.
Ain't right, we gotta stay out here keeping watch like this.
Ain't nobody stupid enough to go after Hardin anyway.
Better 3 hours early than a minute too late. They didn't ask why I was there. They knew. As most of them were wanted as well. I figured Hardin was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun hands.
Damn, Remo.
That was easier said than done, as most of them were as foolish and full of bravado as I was.
Dakle me kovađa.
You're done.
I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcomed presence.
Fuck!
You can't hide from me. Kill him!
Tell Hardin someone's coming for him.
Stop that son of a bitch!
Let the boys know we got another law dog.
That's right. Run! You ain't beating me, boy!
I wondered if Bob was among them.
La 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 la. Ah. Aha, jel gotovo? Pa da, pa to sam pitao. Dobro. Sad ću.
And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better.
Pravice. Ah. Ja me nadam. Da vidimo ko će mene. Prcan si bite ovdje.
Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers.
Mene ste mislili.
Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story. I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
Brzina, di mi je tu brzina reloada? Tako. Moraš.
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon.
Ote.
Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me. I felt a certain hostility. I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
Kao prvi puta je ubio sa 15.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline, or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
Ma da.
No, wait. He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it.
Fuck. Fuck. Ojde, brate. Umiraj ga. A jebote. Dakle, ja da znam na koju stranu da idem, jebemo. Kako? What the
No, wait.
fuck?
He didn't hit me then. I'm sure of it. I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear. He was well known for his tricks, and I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
Pa daj, ovo nije realno.
That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless avenger took his life. Shot him in the back in a saloon, just like this one.
Hallelujah.
Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
Yeah.
Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, do you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
Grey
Yes,
Wolf.
I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation. A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven. Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death. Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him. They saw me before I saw them.
O jebote, ovi su neki precizni momci.
They saw me before I saw them.
Bye. Sad ne valja.
And it crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting had started, there was no backing down.
Opa! Braća, tudum. Ganica paradica. Opa, znači ja ću morat puškicu uzeti, a, dečki. Ovaj puca da mi je znači. Ovaj se izgubio. O, deci mane! Ne mane, pozdrav sa sve 4 strane. Jebem ga.
It was rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there.
Evo ide, brate. Malo onako sam se opustio. Pošto od sutra se ide na posao, pa onda ono naš.
I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of them.
Šta ima kod tebe, brate? Kako si ti prošao? Božićko i ovaj, Novu godinu. Kud ste pošli? Alpinisti.
Did you find Grey Wolf? Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout.
Pa da, šta ćeš drugačije. Ovo double kill bio, a nije. Beži k vragu. Nema od vaj šarka ovaj miš radi probleme ovima. Rokam ih ko lutkice.
A deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness.
Ima me, brate, i na trollu isto. Tamo sad stream trenutno, tako da ono. Opa. A, 120 bodovica.
See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty
Gore,
well lit,
dole,
as
gore,
they
dole.
had torches on the walls.
Voda sigurno nije. Voda. Vidljivi zid, brate, ne mogu
Big
ga
as
ubiti.
hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars.
What? Odakle? A. Ako nisi mane tamo baci
They thought it was haunted with the ghosts of those
Trovek
murdered by the
Stanac.
horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
To be honest, I
Man,
was
it's
more
lush.
concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
Last blast. Yeah, motherfuckers. Kakve su ovo kamikaze, ljudi?
How come
Kamikaze.
you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to 2 Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Religion is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death.
Take to secret. Novi level. Jebate, ja samo levele dobijem. I meni ovo malo. Ko? Sad mi idemo ovdje. Sad će nas ovdje guzit.
I came upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows. And I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me. As his story unfolded in my mind,
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul will have no rainbow, the eye had no tears.
he said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes.
Oh, hi.
And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me, though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk.
Opio, brate. Kakve su ovo magije?
I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle.
Daj mi metke mi trebaju. Ovako.
I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever. Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice, overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back. I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo is right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened to me. There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of
At least 3 or 4.
Kedara.
well, more than
Kedara
that, little
bedara.
lady.
Čekaj, kak da ja sad... A. Fuck, di je? Brate, pogodi ga! Pogodi ga! Jako?
I had a steep climb up creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me. And wouldn't you know it, that crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches surrounding me.
Opala Miško, jas.
100?
God be my witness.
Dobivam samo skills points.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
Fuck! Fuck! Me isprepadao. Prije. Fuck! Pa krepaj! Tako.
And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before.
Majke mi, ovo ima neke moći.
I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me. But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air. Never did find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty.
Yeah.
Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
Jo, mala, kako ti mene voliš?
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of right?
I did my best, sir. We all did.
Na 1 minuto. Eto me idem. Mane, si ovdje, Mane. Mane, stanem.
It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob 2 banks at the same time. 2 banks on the same damn street. Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always riding him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeeville just to shut her up.
Ovi znaju kad pucaju šta rade.
Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property. Their first mistake was pulling a job in their own damn hometown.
Put some holes in them!
Ovaj lepo zagrlio. Puste pošli, momci.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently. First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months. Now they finally had them dead to rights. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait for some.
This bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns.
You ain't stopping me!
He went in there alone to confront those criminals. One of the marshals shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank. Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting. From above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there. A moment later, he was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did. It was brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
We've got company.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free. Like Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch! You're a goner! Brother, I'm gonna make you pay for that!
Over there!
That's Silas Greaves!
What the hell?
Blam! Blam! He came away victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons. His name was Silas Greaves, and when the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
To je to,
Sorry,
momci.
kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened. It was early evening, not high noon. I was late to the party and Coffeyville was already up in arms. Daltons blew up a safe and were all set to hightail it out of there.
Još tam su još, man.
Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
Šta ima veze?
I had been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless. And finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. But they still had friends in Coffeyville.
Leader for shelter.
Face me, you coward! Shoot, I dare you! Oh, now what? You can't get me. You gonna need a cannon. Keep shooting. I don't mind.
Dječa. I ovaj drugi pobjegu. Čijarca šta ih rješavam ko beba zvečkuje.
I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. The problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, because those 2 families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heinhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeyville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
You won't get away with this!
Šta im tata radi, mast im vadi.
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least 2 of them to escape. The 3rd brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work. It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Reeves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers. And I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
I'm gonna tear you apart.
fuck, kako mi izrešeto čovjeke. O da, je li ovo realno? What? Kako da ja njega ubim onda, aj mi objasni. Daj ti meni malo toga. Sad ćemo malo uzeti to. Yeah, motherfuckers!
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him? But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
Yeah, kako smo ga izrešetali.
We'll get those suckers!
It took me a couple of days to track the Daltons down.
They can't get away with this!
And in that time, a whole posse of local vigilantes offered to lend a hand.
We'll track him to the ends of the earth.
They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year. At least you had the weather on your side.
Not by my recollection. It was damp and foggy as hell. It was tough to stay on a true course, so we kept an eye out for landmarks.
Jebate, pate. Nekoj močvari.
It was autumn. The maple trees were in full color, red as blood. rains that year were torrential, so the whole area was flooded. The vigilantes had spread out wide, and pretty soon I couldn't see anybody.
Kaže, take to secret.
Bury them in the swamp. Plant them where they stand. Except for some bitches ahead of me wanting to do me harm. So I had to face them alone. I wondered why my compatriots didn't come running when they heard the shots.
Mene ste mislili zvijezdi. Nisam vam ja bilo ko.
Not yet, but I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends. The boys had established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause.
Opa! To su ovi pečari. Opa! Opa! Dođi, dođi. Ja sam baš voljan. Da jedan hit.
Ready to buy the bomb?
Point being, I was under serious attack. And my reinforcements was nowhere to be seen.
A moment. Pa kaj čorava? Da. Ne, sad, redu. Ja bi zuvišno. Zujme ušme. Ništa, Mane i ovi ostali i ti Žarko. Vidimo se sljedeći put. Idem da odmorim malo, sutra se radi. I da jedem. Uživajte mi i veliki pozdrav. Ćao.